Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now the video started. What's up, everybody? Some guy who cooks here, and I got another sort of guest episode here. I'm over at the parents' house today. Some family was in town. We had a good time, and well, we're about to make some bread pudding. And if you see my dad's gaze, it is directly down at the bowl filled with torn up donuts.
Maybe taste it just to make sure not stale.
You know, we got a bunch of them over here. We got like a dozen of them here.
Make sure
You can have one, yeah.
Okay, I guess I don't want you to serve stale donuts.
No, well, that's why we're doing bread pudding. If they are stale, then they make perfect bread pudding. If they're not, well, they still make perfect bread pudding. So, guys, here's the thing about bread pudding. It's one of my favorite desserts. It's super yummy, delicious. I see Gene has jumped in. Huzzah! Glad to see ya. Hello. But, yeah, I love bread pudding. It's a super delicious dessert, and it's super easy. Grey Wolf is right on time again. Huzzah to you as well. Gene says, hi, Dad. I see Pagan Space Muffin. Huzzah! Glad to see you as well. But yeah, bread pudding's super easy, guys. And, you know, it's something you should definitely make if you have some old bread lying around that you don't really want to waste, but you also don't really want to eat because it's gone stale.
It better be real good.
Yeah. So I've got a little more than just donuts in here, though. So I've got some old Cuban bread. It didn't bad, but it's definitely stale. So you're going to need to make either croutons or breadcrumbs or bread pudding with it. But I've also got some donuts to add more flavor. I see Alejandra's jumped in. Huzzah! Glad to see you. Oh, there you are, Peter. Amber. Huzzah! Glad to see you as well. And, you know, bread pudding's really easy, and donuts make perfect bread pudding. So I've got a couple kinds of donuts here. I've got the Cuban bread. I've also got some plain glazed donuts. And I've also got some of my personal favorites. I've got some crawlers. And oh, there, yeah, Amber. Yes, that was Dad Picorni. That is Dad Picorni. And there's Mom Picorni creeping away, sneaking away, turning off a light. That's right. Marie Hathaway, huzzah! Glad to see you jumped in, and a good evening to you as well. And there's Mama Picorni.
Miserable hair. Been in the pool. Hi, Amber.
Pool, yep. But see, we've got a couple more crawlers here. I was thinking about maybe eating one, but you know, I had one earlier. It was bad. I said, "Oh no, everybody! They only gave me 5 in my half dozen. It was a lot." But anyway, truth has come out. I'm gonna crumble these up as well. You just give them a good little. Oh man, they're so delicate and amazing. These are gonna make fantastic bread pudding. So, but really, the thing is, just tear it into bigger chunks like this. You can make it smaller chunks if you want, but bigger chunks like this work. Tear it on up, get it all into a bowl, and you're gonna smush it around with other stuff. We see a lot of people here saying, "Hi, Mama Picorni. You look beautiful," all sorts of stuff like that. I'm sure she's very appreciative, but they're going to sit and relax a little bit until this bread pudding is ready to go, and then they'll enjoy it with me. And the bowl's pretty full right now, so I think I'll add one more regular donut. 2. Let's make it 2. 2 more glazed donuts that I'm going to break up in here, and then we're going to start mixing our other ingredients, okay? So for our other ingredients for bread pudding, we've got sweetened condensed milk. We've got fruit cocktail, vanilla extract, eggs, cinnamon, brown sugar, and raisins. But instead of using raisins, I'm using dried cranberries because super flavorful, guys. It's going to be really good. And, oh, man, how do I get this glaze off my there we go. Woo! Nice little sugar rush. And you guys get a nice little view of the back there. So anyway, guys, here we go. You can see I've got my griddle already heating up. And let me point you down at the bowl here and all this extra stuff. So here's the bowl, all full of donuts and stuff. First thing I'm going to pour in there is our sweetened condensed milk. So using the can opener I grew up with, and that was always the problem with it. It would seem to kind of drop the can sometimes, like it just did there. Here's the can opener I grew up on. Let's go ahead and give that another go. Yeah, that spot right there does not want to. There we go. And that's it. That's the can. I love sweetened condensed milk. I love it, love it, love it. It is a wonderful thing. And I'm pretty sure I could eat it with a spoon. But in this case, I'm not going to because we need to get it into our bread pudding. It's a syrupy, goopy mess, and it's delicious, guys. So there we go. Plenty of extra sugar there. I need to rinse my hands because I just, man. You're going to need a spatula for sweetened condensed milk. Okay, there's no two ways about it. There's a lot that's going to stick to the walls of this can. So, boom. Look at that. And, I see a lot of comments rolling in. If you've got questions, go ahead and post them up. I'll be happy to answer. And ask away anything you'd like to know. That's, I know, a very dangerous proposition, but anything you'd like to know, I'll be happy to answer. So there we go. We got about all the sweetened condensed milk I'm going to get out of this can here. And we're going to move on after the sweetened condensed milk to our butter. Whole stick of butter here that's going in here. This is room temp. And, the only thing extra you could do with this would be to melt it further, but room temp works. It's creamy and it'll mix right in. And again, the extra stuff, just go ahead and get it off of there with your spatula. Is there an R in spatula? There we go, and I can throw this out.
No R in spatula.
My mom just yelled out, no R in spatula. We're getting a lot of hello, Mrs. Picornis. Amber says, holy diabetic coma. Sounds so unhealthy, but so good. Trust me, it is. So there we go. We got our sweetened condensed milk. We got our butter in here. We're going to add. Oh, you want me to point it up? There we go.
Trust me, it is good.
It is. It's very good. You want to talk diabetic coma, you talk about the glaze that I make for it, but we're not making that glaze tonight. We're going simpler. So anyway, next up, we're going to put in a little bit of vanilla extract. This is actually homemade vanilla extract, guys. Got about a teaspoon there. And also, next will be our fruit cocktail. We got to can open that one, too. The fruit cocktail, you do not want to drain it. No draining. You get all that syrup. That's why we don't need any cups of, we don't need extra milk or cream or anything like that because we've got our sweetened condensed milk, and we're also using all the juice from this fruit cocktail. This is going to be a very splorchy mess, okay? Splorch is kind of a strange, gross word, but it's a perfect explanation for what this is like and the sound it's going to make, okay? So here we go. We got our fruit cocktail. Don't cut yourself on that can. Now, here's the deal. The best way to mix this, guys, is definitely with your hands, okay? Which is why I'm trying to get everything I can in here at once. And these donuts are going to compress a little bit. They're not going to take up all the space they're currently taking because, well, they're donuts. They're very airy. So, these cans. We've got just about everything in here. Next up, we've got 3 eggs. I got extra large. You don't have to use extra large, but at least go large. So egg number 1, careful not to let eggs, go flying out of the bowl. I'm going to keep them in there. But there we go. Number 1, number 2. In a sec, we'll have number 3. Here we go. 3 eggs. And these are going to help keep the whole thing bound together. I do not want that eggshell. We do not want eggshells in here. And I was going to add the cinnamon, but instead of adding the cinnamon now, I'm going to add it at the end. So what we'll do, though, we'll go ahead and add our cranberry raisins here. Or raisins. Ooh. I knew I had some in my pantry. Yeah, they're still good.
You need some?
I think we're doing good. But we'll go ahead and start pouring some of these in here. And This is where our hands come in handy. Get it? Handy. Oh, brown sugar. Don't forget the brown sugar. Now, how many of you have made bread pudding before? Let's see here. We got some comments. Let's see here. How do you do vanilla extract at home? Very simple. You get a little bottle like this. You fill it most of the way with vodka. You add split open vanilla beans and give it a shake a couple times a day. And the liquid will eventually start turning brown like that. And you give it a whiff. It'll smell great. It'll taste great. That's how you make homemade vanilla extract. Good question. Fresh vanilla beans are amazing. Like Pavlov's dog, you have my full attention. So there we go. Now, eyeball it with the brown sugar, guys. Don't be shy. Pile it high. But you don't have to have an exact measurement of this. It's just how much brown sugar do you want in here? Also consider how much sugar is already in it, depending on how many donuts you use. If you're using just old bread and you're not adding any donuts, then you're going to need more sugar. If you're using all donuts, then you're going to need less sugar. But there we go. I got a fair amount there. Let's take our spatula out for the moment. And this is where we dig in, okay? Give it a good press. We can break these yolks up and just get your hands in there. This isn't like burger meat. You want to be you want to mix it real good. And don't be afraid to give it a squish. Okay, I lost some brown sugar there. Gonna grab it while trying not to make a big mess of the counter. Mission not accomplished. Mission failed. But it's okay. I'll clean it in a bit. But there we go. See the big, goopy, splorchy mess I have here? Yeah, that's how you know it's successful. But just keep doing that. Toss it around. It's going to look and feel a bit gross, guys. Not going to lie. Now, may I get a little bit of assistance from someone over here by adding a few more cranberries while my hands are all messy? Either you or Mom, if you want to, somebody. If you wouldn't mind sprinkling some more in here. Thank you very much. Yeah, keep going. You might as well throw the whole thing in there. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much. We've now got more of these cranberries. Usually you would use raisins. However, cranberries are amazing. And I think they'll add a great flavor to this. Now, could I add more donuts? Yes, I could. But really feel it out. Feel the texture. This one's kind of soupy. So it'll be a very custardy bread pudding. If you like it with a little more substance, a little more, feeling to it, then add some more donuts. I like mine a little more custardy, so I like the way this feels, okay? But I do want it to hold up on the Blackstone, so you know what? I will crumble in 2 more donuts. Because I've never done it on a griddle before. So here we go. A couple more donuts, just breaking them apart. Right on in here. And let's splorch them up. Tell me if you like the word splorch. If you hate it, leave a comment down below. If you love it, leave a comment down below. If you're indifferent, leave a comment down below. If you got another word, let me know. Either way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And of course, leave a comment down below. So, our griddle is hot. Our bread pudding mix is ready. Time for me to wash my hands after I get some more of this goop off of them. Now, before I even cooked it, I can smell the flavor, okay? I can smell it. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our spatula to spoon up a good amount and put it right on this hot griddle, okay? And we're going to just try to do our best to... Oh, man, I've gotten this counter all messy. We're going to try our best to spread it out. I see Dad has returned. He sees our goopy mess, and he's excited because he's ready for some bread pudding.
I heard you say it was almost ready.
It is. So what we're going to do, we got our hot griddle, and I'm going to take it, and I'm just going to start spooning it on here.
It's a neat griddle.
It is a neat griddle. This is a Blackstone E-Series 17-inch electric griddle. I'm kind of trying to make a little patty here of bread pudding. Not a little patty by any means, but
Smells good.
it smells great. Yeah, it's kind of caramelizing right now. Woo! I wish you guys could smell this. It smells really good, and I think this is going to be a success. It might not come out with a full-on structure like if you baked it, but I think that griddling it is going to provide a lot of caramelization from these sugars and a lot of flavor. It smells like the best cake. So we're going to let that cook a little bit before we add more. And then we're going to cut it up a little bit and flip it on that griddle. But guys, yeah, if you got any questions, oh no, the chat has disappeared. I can't see any of your comments right now. That's weird. Have I lost my connection?
I don't know. I think no.
Is it still streaming?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. So for some reason, guys, I can't see the comments right now, which is really weird. They kind of disappeared on me, but don't hesitate to keep commenting. Once they show back up, I will go ahead and reply. But in the meantime, it's doing good.
I can see the comments. The last thing was from.
Yeah, the comments kind of disappeared on me. I'm not able to see them right now.
Oh, there you are, Peter. Last one. Did you hit the hide comments thing?
I didn't. No. Huh?
It said it reminds them.
Okay, it's working. That's what's important.
It says it reminds them of we wish you American.
There we go. Give us a nice flip. And guys, I don't know if you can see the coloration right there on what I just flipped, but it looks amazing. I'm going to take this piece here and I'm going to flip it as well. Oh, yeah. This is just phenomenal. Good idea, me.
Sounds good. Hey, did you find anything? Good idea. Somebody else said, good idea, Jasper.
Jasper's on. Huzzah! Jasper, glad you're here, buddy. And I've got helpers right now who are watching the live stream in the kitchen while I'm here. So that's awesome, letting me know. Oh, and I do have to give an honorary mention to Hunter, Mason, and Abby, of course. Huzzah, you three. Thanks. It was great seeing you guys today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. And maybe next time you'll get to be in the episode. How cool would that be, huh?
They want to.
I know, they really do. But, hey, Dad, you want to come get a plate? Because I think we got some that's ready. I'm on my way.
I'm always happy to do my part.
And, Mom, I'm sure you'd like to play too, huh?
Oh, sure.
Always happy to do my part.
I have lots of room.
Ah. Oh, it could probably use a little bit more time, but it's definitely cooked. So,
Good.
here we go.
Good.
A little bit more there.
Thank you.
This is nice and griddle. Oh, it's not ready just yet.
Oh, let me get a fork.
So, yes, you definitely grab a fork while I finish prepping it. So here we go. We've got this. Look at that. It looks delicious. It's steaming hot. But now is when we're going to add a dash or two of cinnamon. Okay, and this is cinnamon sugar, so ooh, real good stuff. And we're also going to add a drizzle of caramel. Boom. Just like that. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? So you get the first taste, I guess.
Let's see. Oh, it's hot. Wow.
It is. It's very hot. It's very hot.
Let's see.
So good. Smells good. Wow.
Oh, man.
How is it?
It's very good. Very, very good.
Got another serving here.
And Jasper said you could do a virtual meeting
Oh,
on
boy.
Restream like we did with the Caesar salad.
I'm gonna go sit down and eat this.
That would be cool. Yeah, go enjoy that. Well, you heard the first review, and it seems like it's that's where it's at. Let's go ahead and get another plate over to Mama Picorni over there. Some more cinnamon sugar on this,
Coming.
and a drizzle of caramel.
I like this one.
You seem surprised.
No, I'm just saying the closer I get, it didn't smell quite as good over there.
Right. Go ahead and grab a fork or a spoon, whatever you prefer. Yeah, over here it smells fantastic. Here you go.
Thank you.
And we got,
Oh, my.
now you're in it.
Okay. The kids are going to be sorry they had to go home and go to bed.
I'm going to pull the rest of it off real quick so it doesn't burn.
Oh.
What do you think? Is griddle a good way to go?
Yes.
What do you think of the difference between griddled and, I'm sure you remember the baked version.
I like this better because it's crunchy, and I like crispy, crunchy stuff.
Crispy cookie.
Yeah. No. Thank you.
You're most certainly welcome. And of course, this extra stuff I pulled off the griddle has to get cinnamon sugar.
I don't have any mustard. But
And-
you want some hot tea?
Caramel. So I got this extra here, and I got a bunch more in the bowl that has to be used. But in the meantime, boom, we got a big plate. And I'll just get a good close look at this for you guys. Here we go. Look at that. This is some wonderfully delicious griddled bread pudding right here on the Blackstone E-Series 17-inch electric griddle. And yeah, does that look good? It smells amazing. And I hear it tastes pretty amazing too. You know, I better give it a taste myself. I better. They just said I have to. So here we go. I see. Yeah, here we go. Nice little crispy piece right here with some caramel. It's got a cranberry. Look at that. It almost looks like French toast on the outside. And it's very hot. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's burning my mouth, but
That's
But it's
why
worth
I
it.
blow on it.
wow. Yes, griddled bread pudding is a success. Holy cow. That's amazing. And you guys need to try it out, okay? When you get a chance, guys, it's so easy. I just made the whole thing from scratch. Right now, it's only been 23 minutes, and about half of that has just been me jabbering your ears off. So, you know it won't take too long for you to make this at home for yourself and your family. Give it a shot. Wow, I see we've got 11 people watching right now. That is amazing. I don't remember last time I had 11 people watching at once. I know for those larger channels, that doesn't seem like much. For me, that's fantastic. Again, huzzah for all of you I can't see right now. The Restream overlay is not showing me any of your comments right now. Let's see if I put it on the chat overlay, if it will. So now you guys see the chat overlay. Now, yeah, well, maybe it'll start showing comments. But either way, I'm going to wrap up in just a second here. Once again, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. This was an amazing bread pudding. It's incredibly easy. It's pretty cheap, too. Get some day-old donuts. It works. It absolutely works. So, hey, if you're commenting, I can't see your comments right now. I apologize, but know that I value and I appreciate you commenting. And I look forward to talking to you guys again next time. Testing, 1, 2 for a minute. Okay, so I'm starting to see some comments on the chat overlay. I'll have to start using this every time now, just so you guys can just in case stuff starts to go wrong. But let's see. The later stream works because you can join after work. You know, hey, that's cool. But anyway, guys, once again, taking off now. I'm glad you enjoyed it. At least I hope you did. I know I enjoyed it. It's and I know they enjoyed it.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Oh gosh, is this stuff good? I'm gonna cook the rest of it so that I can put it away in some kind of container and have it for later. But what's that, Dad?
Hey, that was just terrible. Terrible.
You just have to get rid of the evidence, right? can't have anybody knowing that it existed. It was that bad. Anyway, guys, thanks again. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Once again, next Saturday we'll be doing a live dessert for some guy who cooks. Until then, I'm off. See you around, everybody. Much love and appreciation. Until see you around. See you around. Congrats on the new subscribers. Good night. Good night indeed.